Hello everyone, I'm Aaron the Toy Enhancer and welcome to the channel. And today I have a very special Joe Fest exclusive direct to you from Fresh Monkey Fiction, Operation Monster Force. And we are first going to look at the Blood Prince Dracula. Alright, this was a Joe Fest exclusive and there was two of them. We're going to take a look at the other one next. But yes, this is the first Monster Force that you can get your hands on. I was blessed enough to go to Joe Fest. I know a lot of you couldn't make it. I understand that. That happens to me sometimes. And, you know, it is what it is. Now, they did make these little fast pouches here. Maybe I shouldn't have ripped mine so much like I just did since it was exclusive, but yeah, they did make these nice little easy pouches for people that were maybe hopping on a plane or whatnot, and it was easier for them to get the figure out to the convention because, you know, they didn't have to mess with a bunch of packaging or wait on all of that to come. So we are very excited to finally get our first hands on a figure. These are the translucent versions, so when these figs do come out, they will be colored painted. Okay, obviously these are very special. So let's get into it. First thing I want to do is I just want to take a look at the fig, the actual fig. I've not I was able to play with 3-star draws a little bit, but I have not really. I was scared to move it because I didn't want to break it on them, and I only bought one pack, so I really wanted to see the T poses and the arm span and the shoulder movement. So far, so good. It does have a little paint on the eyes. See, there's some black in there, and I don't know if you guys can tell from the other videos, but you have to have like some really good lighting to kind of, you know, hit on the details, which is what we're in a perfect lighting, in my opinion, for the translucent figures. Okay, has to be real subtle, not too bright, not too dark. Nice. This is a very pliable, very bendable plastic. Okay, I don't want to bend it too far because it does ride up the torso, and I believe it sits right over it. So if I was to take his head off, I believe it would push right through. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, these are how the head is popping off on me. Came off right at the neck there. So I just wanted to pop that off to see if this, yes. So you can slide that off, okay? I'm not sure if that pop is where it's supposed to pop at, but I don't know if there's another one in the head joint, but I was able to pop it off and get it back on. No problems. It looks good. Again, hard to really pick up the detail. We're going to put a colored picture up for you guys. Kind of let you see how he's looking painted. Very cool though, and this translucent, man, I mean, doesn't that look awesome? As I turn it and you catch the different sheens, and wow. Very cool. I feel like I was extremely lucky to be there to even pick these up. So it was a big deal, and I didn't know about it because I was so excited about other things that I was more worried about the con. So Darren told me about these when we got there. I was like, holy smokes, let's go get them. And I believe he got his hands on a set first, and then so on and so on. The other crew eventually picked up their own. So a lot of them were bought up, at Joe Fest, and that's great. He does come with an alternate head. Okay, and it looks like the mouth is open on that. Okay, showing the teeth. This is Dracula, but it's a good Dracula. That's what I hear about the lore. And we'll learn more about that as we go on. You can see he has a more fuller, spread out hair. Just a little bit. And just the mouth is open and he's more mean in this head sculpt. Very cool. We got some alternate hands. Man, these look wicked. I love that red. I love the red, man. It's so awesome. Very seldom do I see a translucent figure done in red. Man, I can't even think of one right offhand, but I'm sure there's one out there. But wow, look at that. It looks really good, guys. I'm really digging this figure. And as you can see, you know, through the intro that I made, Fresh Monkey Fiction, Monster Force, oh my goodness. I fell in love with them when I looked at the diorama setting. Those are the hands. Yes, I definitely fell in love with the figures that they're coming out because I got to see them, you know, first person right there. I mean, I could almost touch them. You know, it was that close, and I tell you what, I did. I wanted to grab them. I wanted to play around with them, and they look amazing. I can't wait for the wave to come out, and then we are going to see how great they truly are, because I never know until I get a figure in hand. And even sometimes when I do a review, it might be a pretty solid review, and then I'll be playing with the figure, and I will point out if anything does happen or something I don't like. Now, he did come with the stand. Very nice. Obviously, it's a pool of blood since he is Dracula. We're going to pop him on there. Let's see where the hole is. It's in the back heel. Going to pop him on there, and you guys know I don't use stands for anything. But it's a pool of blood, man. Yes. Yes. Looks good. And then another item that came with him is this sword. Okay? And I was it's like bat wings on it because he is Dracula and whatnot. But me and Darren were collaborating on this, and I told him, I was like, man, from a distance it almost looks like, you know, Link's sword from The Legend of Zelda, almost like a Triforce like. But as you get closer on it, you can definitely tell it's like bat wings for Dracula. Very cool sword. Let's go ahead and put it in his hand. If we can get it in there. Nice. The ultimate question, I think he's going to be able, yeah, he's definitely going to be able to do it. And this is I do this with all my swordsmen, especially the Valiant Knight and whatnot. He's capable of doing it. I know most Mythic Legions aren't. But what I look for in a good swordsman, if he carries a sword, I definitely want him to be able to double hand the sword. Okay? It's very crucial. And he also needs to elevate the sword, you know, with the double hand to get something like this. That's how I love posing swordsmen like that, with the blades going back behind them or up in the air. It just looks really good. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this guy. Let's go ahead and dip into the other one, guys. We're going to do them both on this one review. And again, Fresh Monkey Fiction, man. Right up there in the corner. Look out for these guys. They are going to be hot. Operation Monster Force. And this is Omen of Doom, the Forgotten King. Okay? Let's go ahead and crack this puppy open. Try to be a little more careful this time. That's how I should have done it. There we go. See, much better, Toy Enhancer. Get your shit together, buddy. All right. So we got that off. Let's get it out of package. I'm going to pull it forward because it's just too much of a reach. And yes, you can see we are set up on a little shelf, and we are in the toy room. I did this. You guys know I have huge review tables out in the garage and whatnot. But I did this for one reason, so it could be more intimate, because these are translucent figures. They're kind of hard to see and make out. Let's go ahead, show you this one. I'm going to try to get a visual on the head. And again, he has paint apps in the eyes. Looking good. These figures feel good. They're obviously not hollow or anything. They don't have a hollow feel to them, is what I'm talking about, like Super 7 G.I. Joe does. They feel very well built, sturdy, and solid is the best way I could describe it. But yes, this is the Forgotten King. Again, he has great range and movement. The arms are great. I mean, to get up, you know, the hands up, and the awesome poses, T-poses with the arms are very, very articulated. They have swivel down hips. Nice. Is there an ab crunch? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it just has a ball. It sits on a swivel. We'll get them all set up for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and break into his stuff. This guy comes with a little bit more. The Forgotten King. How can you forget a king? All right, we'll dump his gear out and let's pop right into the stand. This stand is a little different, and I'm good with that. I'm just smitten by a little different. You guys know I can't have the same thing over and over. It says Monster Force on it, Operation Monster Force, and it's a tombstone. You can see it has like stone edging and little chips and cracks. Looks very good. And then you set it flat, like so, for your stand. So multi-purpose, that's awesome. Really, really like that. All right, let's see if we can build his staff here. And I assume this is just like magic spell or something he would throw, you know, something along that. If it's a Forgotten King, it's definitely going to be somewhere in the magic realm. And he comes with 2 of those. And you can see it has all sorts of little bubbles, crystals, and swirling motion. So I would assume it's a magic spell of something. This is the shaft that comes with it. It's going to turn into a staff here after we get our pieces inserted. Let me make sure I'm getting the right end. Should be the same for both, but sometimes one end is bigger than the other. All right, and then I'm taking it, this piece will go on the other end, like so. All right, and if we take a look at the staff, and we'll roll it around to the front, you can see the skulls that are on it, and the great detail that it does have, even with being transparent. I am going to post up some pictures of these figures in their painted form. But man, are these translucent ones awesome. I'm so stoked. I feel, again, extremely lucky and blessed to be at Joe Fest. If you guys have never been, I'd highly recommend it. It was the experience of a lifetime. Well worth the money. It's not too expensive. At Joe Fest, you know, for our room and our tickets, it was under $300 each. Okay, and that's your room and tickets. And I bought my room at the last minute. I didn't get. There's an additional deal you can get when you buy your tickets early. Unfortunately, me and Crow made last minute plans, and I ended up getting us a room late. These are the hands. Very cool looking. You know, he's got one where he can hold something. I wouldn't call it a karate chop hand. Maybe somewhere where he could place something in the bottom of it, since he is a king. He's always handing his hand out to collect, let's say. All right, guys. One thing really quick. I know that this guy should glow, and they told us at the convention that he would. So hang on, let me pop off the light really quick. We're going to go to a blue light, okay? And I'm going to go ahead. I do have my UV right here. It's been sitting here the whole time. And we're going to drop it in front of him. Nice. And you guys can see, oh man, will he glow? Just by the reaction that we're getting from the light now. Put it behind him. But yes, we are going to get a good reactive glow. Now I can't really do it at full max right in front of you guys right now because I do have other lights on. And but man, it is putting off a glow like no tomorrow. Very, very cool. We'll get some pictures of him in full darkness at the end. Look for that. And the red one just does not glow, just because of the dye. I mean, it does look cool, but you're not going to get that reaction that we're getting right here. I'm hoping that's coming through for you guys. All right, man. So yeah, freaking Monster Force. I can't believe it's sitting in my house right now, and I obtained the first ones to come out. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I know you guys have probably seen a bunch of pictures and whatnot of these figs coming out. Are you going to pick them up? Have you ever dabbled with the Fresh Monkey Fiction before? This is my first, and I'm excited. I'm super excited. I cannot wait till the rest of the waves come out. So please leave a comment, give a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next time.